This is a public service announcement about animal rescue. As you may or may not know, this young individual is Michael Vick, and he does this for a living. He also owned property in Virginia that was strictly just for dog fighting. A drug investigation on April 25, 2007 led to the incidental discovery of dogfighting properties owned by Vick in Virginia. They discovered evidence of abuse, torture, and the execution of dogs who didn't perform well. I mean, some of these dogs were hanged and drowned. For this crime, he only served about 2 years of prison time for good behavior. But this isn't about Michael Vick, it's about the dogs. And while some of these images are disturbing, this is the reality of what happens to animals all the time in this country. The good news is that sometimes these animals get saved. I had a neighbor. Her name was Diane. Diane lived alone, but one day a 6th stray dog came to her yard and she started caring for it. And she nursed it back to health. About a year later, she had about 7 or 8 dogs that were all sick at one point, and she nursed them back to health. And as a kid, it scared the mess out of me because, you know, you walk by our house and all these dogs will come out of nowhere and start barking. But these dogs were just defensive of their owner or their perceived owner. And as I grew up, I kind of understand it. And it's similar to these pit bulls that Mike Vick used in his fighting arenas. They fought to please their masters, and they had no control over this. And the ones that, you know, after this all ended, what happens to the dogs that no one adopts? Or in general, what happens to these dogs that need rescuing? You know. So, what can you do to help? Well, plenty. But for starters, you can check out this website called animalhaven.org or another website called New York Pet Rescue. They offer some tips to help you out. And who knows, maybe you can change the life of an adorable pet and yours too.